What's up? I'm back at it again with the Magicite and trying to think of what I was going to talk about. I think today what we're going to talk about is one, whatever's on my mind, and two, I think a good subject to talk about would be, you ever think about, you ever just sit back and think about your future and or look back and think about how you thought your future was going to be and then it turned out to be just totally different? Because I think I'm kind of dealing with that right now. Because here I thought, well, definitely because with personal training, I've always wanted to do that ever since I was about 16. But in recent years, I'm like, wow, there's more to this than I ever thought. Because I thought, I'll be honest, I literally thought it was all hanging out, showing people how to work out in the gym and everything else. But there is so much more to it, and it's made me wonder. It's not made me reconsider it whatsoever. And I do love personal training. I'd like to do YouTubing too, but I'd like to find a happy medium with them, But personal training, I've kind of realized that yes, you get that certification, but if you were a nutritionist with it or a dietitian, it'd help. And so that's what I was hoping to do school with. I was just getting my associates right now with school. That's all I was worried about. So then I was planning on doing my bachelor's, but I think due to recent events and just me realizing what I'm gonna have to do to work for this bachelor's, I don't think I want to do it. Maybe not quite yet, because it's one of those deals where it's like, the thing I don't like about it is that what I'm having to do is I'm having to go. I'm gonna have to drive an hour to college, which I'm sure to many people driving an hour isn't bad at all. They probably like, oh, I wish all I had to drive was an hour. But I don't really feel like driving an hour to and from home just to get to and from college. And then also like the dietetics I'm going into, which it may be different in other colleges, but like dietetics, they want me to go they want me to get in like a competitive field with other people, with other dietitians and stuff for their specific, for their field and everything, and it being all competitive. But a lot of them are working in hospitals. Like, that's what I don't understand is, like, you can do physical therapy and you can do dietetics and everything. Everything's in a hospital, which I'm not undermining that by any means, because it's like, yes, I understand. I absolutely understand why you need a physical therapist and a dietitian to work in a hospital and a nursing home, but it's like, why can't I gear that towards going to the gym? Why can't I compete with people that, want to wear a tank top and shorts every day to work and want to spend all day in the gym showing people how to lift, giving advice, and making sure everybody's safe? What's so wrong with being in that? Because there's competition there. There's always going to be in almost anything you do, there's going to be a little bit of competition, But I guess I don't understand that, and I was dead set on wanting to do it, and then I kind of just realized that it's like, I understand I'm really narrow-minded with just wanting to spend all my time in the gym, but it's like, it's not if my heart's not in it, I don't want to go in and do something that my heart's not in, you know what I mean? And so I think I may not go to college after I finish this college semester that I'm currently in now, and I think I may take a semester off and just work, give myself just a tad bit more time for videos. Let me scratch that. Actually give myself time for videos, because I'll be absolutely honest with you, I have not had time for videos this semester, because when I had those new clients, I realized just how much time I was going to have to put into them and kind of how tired I was, to where I, kind of feeling just a little bit spent, and it was hard for me to be extra creative and make as many videos as I've been able to make before. So that's why I went down to every 3 days, because it's like, I just, I try to have time, and then it's like, I get Saturday and Sunday in there, and I'm like, yeah, I can make 2 or 3 videos, and then it's like, but I can't make 7 videos, I can't make all the videos for that 1 week over the weekend. I can't do it every time. Sometimes I can, but sometimes you got things to do over the weekend, and if that's the case, then it's like, that just kind of screws everything up, and I could leave the computer on to go render and finish certain things that don't need me to be there, but even then it's hard for me to do it in 2 days, because just the time I put into editing and stuff, and the time I put into filming, and it's hard to keep up with. So I had to clock it down just a little bit. I was thinking every other day, but I put it to every 3 days just to make absolutely sure that that I could keep up with it, because I honestly wasn't sure how long I was going to be able to keep up with it, because I wasn't sure after if I was going to go another semester or not, and what the next semester would entail. Because unfortunately, even though you have your classes picked out and you think you know what you're going to do, work and other life events can just hit you like a freight train, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is not going the way I'd planned this. And that is like the story of my life. So let's see, what are we going to sell here? That's a good, I may play with that a little bit, so I'll probably keep that. I've got a little bit of food, but I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm good with what I've got. So I'll just sell the rest of this. The bone, I'll keep it as a brick, a refined bone. That'll need replacing. That'll need replacing. Oh, and I don't have an axe, but that's what these are for sale for down here, and I've got plenty of money, so I'm keeping this. Let's get these organized. I'm keeping this. So let's go ahead and sell all of our sticks and stuff, because the iron pickaxe will be plenty. That'll be plenty of what I need. Because now that it's not wooden, it'll give me different things. It'll give me more than one thing of more than one stick and more than one plank of wood. It gives me like 4 or 5. I think it gives me 4 now, because gold will give me 5 and diamond will give me 6. Because it's wood 1. I want to say it's wood 1, stone 2, bone 3, iron 4, gold 5, and diamond is 6. Either that or bone and stone do the same. I'm not sure. But anyways, everything else is sold. I'm going to go ahead and drink this potion. I didn't sell those rocks. I don't need those rocks. You know what? Just keep the rocks, because now you have 3 different blades. So that'll work there. And I'll go ahead and take another potion for good measure, and then I'll keep the other one down here. Alright, here we go. So this is the next level up. The monsters are usually a little stronger, and they give a little bit more XP, as well as a different theme and feel, which is cool. So yeah, these guys, see, they're a little bit stronger because, well, maybe not too much stronger, but I know the other guys would be, I think they would survive 2 attacks too. But as you'll come to find out, especially in later levels, that a lot of these are just strong as all get out. Because I mean, it's gonna get crazy soon enough. Once I start getting iron and stuff, and I'm able to mine it better, and I start making iron armor and gold armor and everything, and my HP gets up to around 30 or 40, it gets crazy. Let me just tell you, I've not gone through the level before to get more unlocks. I wish I could, and I'm hoping to on camera, because that'd just be awesome. There's that. Oh, another thing to talk about. I've been doing a new and improved routine ever since I got done with my show. Doing a little bit of powerlifting. I think that's what I want to do next. Is I want to powerlift instead of bodybuilding. And for those of you who don't know, the difference is basically bodybuilding is I step on stage and I flex and enjoy myself and show off, and people admire. They're all admiring these gains, you know. So it's a lot of strict eating and stuff. Whereas powerlifting, I'm not gonna say that the eating is not strict. I'm gonna say it's maybe not as strict, or it's a different type of strictness, because basically with bodybuilding you're trying to make the muscles and the body look as shredded and good looking and ripped as possible, whereas powerlifting, it is basically whoever the strongest man is. You get separated out into weight classes, you pick certain exercises at certain lifts, and whoever can pick up the most weight with good form. And I think that's more my forte. That's all I ever did in high school. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty aesthetic, I'm pretty ripped, but I enjoy just lifting the heavyweight. That was one thing I missed in bodybuilding, and one thing I don't like about competing in bodybuilding shows or men's physique, whatever you want to consider it, is that there's a certain loss of strength, because I gotta cut back on my eating, and I gotta cut back on my eating. I gotta cut almost all of my fats out. I cut out a lot of dairy. I cut out all of my salt. I cut out all my dairy and all of my salt. And I just And no, I didn't go vegan or vegetarian. I definitely made sure that the meats I chose were of the most lean and high qualities I could find. And I ate a lot of rice. And I ate quite a bit of... I had watermelon every day over the summer because it was a summer show. So, what is all over here? So that was pretty cool. And that's something I'll be able to remember for the rest of my life that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed doing it, and for my first show I got like 4th out of 8, which I had I had friends that I had certain friends that told me that they thought I did really good simply because they could tell that some of the guys I was going against were on like I wouldn't say steroids, but they were on some kind of like light enhancements, because this wasn't like a drug administered show. And I was just like, that's really cool. Somebody goes in there just completely all natural and has no idea what he's doing, mind you, and be able to not be blown completely out and be at the upper half of his deal. Not to mention I was the youngest in the group, which a lot of you probably don't know, but there's a thing called muscle maturity where, yes, as you get older, you're more prone to injury and you may get tired easier, and you're just not the young and frivolous person you could be. But the upside is that it's usually easier to gain muscle and then easier to sculpt the muscle. So that's always, that's what I had to deal with there. Was I was 20 at the time. A lot of guys there were 24 and 25, so they had 4 years on me. The guy that beat us in the group was like 29. And the reason why the age gap was so big is because with men's physique, they didn't take our weight. It wasn't like bodybuilding, where they made sure that, there wasn't as specific a groups, I guess would be the way to put it. So, shoot. Things are happening, and I'm not liking it. Okay, there we go. Critical hit. That's what I needed. Okay. But, the only thing they really separated us with was height. So because we didn't get weighed, so we separated by height. And then other than that, we were all basically in the same group. We had like 3 groups where I think there was like 2 or 3 inches of each other in height. I'm not exactly sure. Taking all of them dumps. But I'm just really proud of myself there. And kind of tooting my own horn right now, so I'm glad I'm sure everybody stopped watching as soon as I started doing that. But I think the next thing I want to do is powerlifting, because I can definitely do it. It's really hard to... Oh, here they come, but I just got a couple more things I wanted to get. I think the next time I'm definitely going to do some powerlifting, and just... because that's what I've been doing with this new routine, is it's just all powerlifting. And I think in the 3 or 4 months that I've done it, I've gotten close to putting up 100 pounds in some of my exercises. Like my squats went up amazing. I'm squatting basically what I could do for 1 or 2 reps at the before I started the show. I'm doing now for warm-ups. I could do it for 6, 7, 8 reps, and I'm so happy with that, because I blew out my back when I was 18, and I just never thought I'd be able to squat super heavy again, and I'm doing it anyways. So dang it, I'm wanting to sell everything because I am so stockpiled on crap, it's not even funny. Let's just go stockpile other things. See, this is where the armor comes in. I don't want to get it to where I can't see the hat anymore yet. So what do I not need? Let's put the shrooms down. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, now I can pick the shrooms back up. Let's go ahead and put away this stone. Probably could have grouped it with something else, but I didn't. So we'll take care of these. I'm not going to worry about food for a while, because I only have 8 things, and they'll replenish 3 of those every time, so it'll replenish plenty. So that's what we're going to do. Kind of run out of stuff I wanted to talk about, so from here on I think I'm just going to see whatever comes as it goes, and then if I come up with other things to talk about, I'll talk about them. I'll be sure to address them. So there we go. So right now I'm just sorting through everything and selling everything, and then I'll go down and see if I can't buy any of those new items. Definitely keeping this, because oh my gosh, do I need health potions. Jeez, I didn't even realize how low I was on HP. I have not played this in a while. I'm not as mindful of my HP as I usually am. So what can I buy? I've got 1,000 coins, or almost 1,000. No. So we could buy we could buy a, and then I'll get roughly, what, 200 from this? No, I'll get roughly I'll get almost 400, so I'll have 1,300. No, I'll have almost 1,400. I won't have enough, though, for a diamond thing. Maybe I will. Hang on. I'm not afraid to sell everything. Come on. Big money, baby, big money. Dang it, I don't have enough money. Because I was just going to buy me a diamond axe and just get the rest of it. Hang on. What's this thing going to bring me? Because I'll have to swing that. It takes me too long to swing it, and I don't like risking dying. Alright, so this is what I'll do. I can get a gold axe, which will be the next best thing, and a gold pickaxe. And then I'll make me a sword. No, you gotta be kidding. Why does it do this? There we go. Maybe I just have to open the menu. But, so now I'll just make my own sword whenever I start the level. So now to shoot some Hadoukens. No, they're just fireballs, but Hadoukens at the chickens. There we go. Oh, I have 10 mana. I can shoot Hadoukens for a while. That's good. I'd like to go over there and, oh, come on, Nick. Ah, he got me. I was gonna say, I'd like to go over here and collect everything. I know I can get multiple chickens, but I'm not gonna. Is he gonna jump up here and get me? Hopefully he doesn't. I'm gonna just sell these, because I don't need them. Get that mana back. I don't like being super close, because he can move a little bit faster than me. I don't... There, that should help. What I'm doing now is I'm lessening the damage to 4 or less. And I think since he doesn't already do 4, it's only going to do 1 damage. Yeah, it only does 1. Now it's back up to like 2 or 3 or wherever he was at. There we go! I like killing the chickens simply because if I can manage to kill the big chicken, it's like a boss, and it gives me lots of... You know what? Never mind. I'm going to buy me a bone sword. So there we go. I'm all set. I got one thing left. What is that even called? An herb. A herb for potions. Alright, so this one's going to be a little bit harder. Shouldn't be too bad. What does that do? Dexterity plus 5? I love these. Don't know what those do. Haven't figured that out ever. Another treasure chest. There's a lot of treasure chests to get in this game. Or this level. Holy crap! There's some of them are monsters. So that's something I'll have to watch out for. Alright. Best way. Oh, that was an actual deal. Oh, and I got some diamond ore. And I'll definitely get some... Whoa! That's another big thing. If I can kill this sucker. I probably have a lot of trouble doing it, though. Come on. Come on. Aw, dang it. Come on, here we go. There we go. Oh! Come on, if I can just kill him. Dang it. Turn that damage down. And then I got 10 seconds where he can only do so much damage to me. I hate this because I want to kill him, but I may not get to. And if I don't get to... Alright. No, nothing in my hands. Putting nothing in my hands. Hadouken. 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 I love doing this. Dang it. Dang ol' Hadouken. Yes! That's exactly what I want to do. Look at all these health potions. This is why it's such a huge payoff. Alright. There we go. Now to go get other stuff. See, you can spend forever in the levels because you're trying to kill bosses and collect everything. Which collecting everything, yes, makes it a little tedious. And it takes a while. But it is so worth it. See? Oh, there we go. And just like that, I am back to almost full health. Ha! Oh, it did hit him. It just didn't kill him. Didn't one-shot him. There we go. There we go. I got it done. Now if I can just select the right tool for the job. And I mean, yes, I could run through it really quick and never pick up trees. But if I do that, I'm not going to be able to buy stuff. And that's rough. Hadouken, Hadouken. Oh no. I'm losing everything because I didn't have my sword out to kill him. Oh, jeez. Alright. Should be good now. Dang it. I forgot that I've died a couple times since I played this. And for some reason, I thought I had the axe-wielding one where I just throw an axe down there, and I wish I did, because then I would have taken care of that whole line. See, there's no way none of these would have survived 3 hits at 15 damage. Oh, I gotta click on it. There we go. Twice the speed. Fast. Oh. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Over here. Dang it, it's one of those again. I'm tempted. I like how in this level they give you health potions. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Well, I'm stronger. Don't know how much stronger. Oh! Oh! He did not do damage to me right there. Did you see that? Okay, first of all. And then Hadouken. Hadoukens for days. Hadoukens for days. Hadoukens for days. I like it. It's doing significant damage. And then we make sure he can't do more than about 1 damage to me. Oh, not savage, but skills. Oh, thank you. And I got another health potion. And I got buttloads of XP. So I can get more skills later on. So, this is just how you play the game, man. Oh, man. Oh, but, yeah, if I'm not going to, oh, okay, yeah, I know something I want to touch up on. Yeah, if I'm not going to college in the next little bit, and I'm going to take a semester off or 2, or take a little bit of time to just get off out of the college life and figure out what I'm going to do, which, I mean, this could all change tomorrow and I could go back to college, I don't know, but, depending on what I decide to do, I think I might have a little bit more time for videos and might try to get up to a video every day. I just that's the deal. That's the deal with wanting to be a YouTuber. Like, I don't want to be like a millionaire. That's like not important to me at all. Like, I think at that point it's almost like too much money unless I'm like donating all of it. But I mean, like, if I could make a living off of it and like live off of kind of like live the way I'm living now, kind of that way, I figure I'll be fine. Cause I mean, you know, that's just kind of the idea there. So, you know, I figured if I could have a few more digits on my subscribe counter and everything else, that'd be great. That's just kind of how I feel about that. But I'll definitely be making more content. I've got plenty of video ideas. I've got like a whole plethora of games I want to play, or that I have an idea to play eventually. It's just sometimes it takes a while to get through. Like with Pokemon, it's kind of aggravating. They're fun. Like the Pokemon games I play through, I would say they're probably some of the most fun games I record. But then also sometimes the most strenuous, simply because of just how long it takes. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. What else we got? Put those diamonds things down. Oh, put the diamonds down first. Did I put the coal down? Never mind, the Scrooge is coming. I do want to kill all these things though. Look at these. That's just an XP waiting to be had. And items and everything else. Look at all that XP and gold. All those attack points and everything. Okay, enough playing around, Nick. Oh, jeez, I thought that was one of them, and I was like, yeah, I'm dead. There's no way to survive those either. I'm going in the ice one. Because I want to fight. I think the ice guys, for me personally, will be a little easier to fight. Because they won't be just able to travel everywhere. Okay, so all I need to do is open up the menu, and then I'm good. So there is a lot of stuff to sell. And that's what I'm trying to do. Right there. Oh, there's that one. Okay.